What's up, guys? This is Jameson at Jam's Farm. We're going to talk about this. I ain't posted in a while. I'm trying to get back in the habit of posting, but that is just basically compost, okay? Now, that is rough compost. That is not a hot compost. That is actually a cold compost mixed in with some worm castings, goat manure, and a bunch of other stuff. I shouldn't say a bunch of other stuff. It's just worm castings, goat manure, bedding that is in the goat pen, or was in the goat pen, put into there. What we're going to really talk about is organic matter versus organic material, how they both help your bees and how they both contribute. Okay, now organic material is different from organic matter. That compost that I showed you, that is not organic matter yet, that is organic material. All this that is growing, organic material. All the stuff that is dead and lying down here, okay, organic material. Ironweed, by the way, that is organic material. That is not yet organic matter. There's a difference, yes. But all this organic material shades the soil so that now your bees, going back to high school science here, sugar is basically C6H12O6, okay? In order for plants to produce that, they need water and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, what we breathe out, okay? Now, that was a lot. Okay, so what it basically does is it shades the soil. So it's keeping the water in so that your plants can have access to it, help it to grow, help it to produce nectar, okay? Now, as this organic material breaks down in the soil, soil then becomes organic matter. This is a great thing. This helps feed your soil microbes and biology in the soil to help the plant produce more nectar, so that it can photosynthesize more, so that it can basically take more carbon out of the atmosphere and feed the soil biology with that carbon, because 90% of the carbon that the plant takes in actually gets put into the soil through the root exudates, sugars, basically. And depending on there's some new science on this, depending on the plant's pheromone that it produces through the root exudate. I'm not sure that's what it's called, but this is basically what's happening. Can attract different microbes and biology to the roots depending on what the plant needs. Like if it needs more phosphorus, hey, I need more phosphorus. Okay, here's some phosphorus. If I need more nitrogen, hey, yeah. But anyways, yeah. That's a lot too. Okay, so there's a difference between organic material and organic matter. Now, how organic matter helps in another way is for each 1% of organic matter is about 27,000 gallons of water that your soil can now hold. Okay, so if you got organic matter of 2%, that is 0, 14, 4, 5, 54,000 gallons of water that your soil can hold. This helps in drought years. This helps in even wet years. kind of in different ways. Drought years, your soil, it has that bank of water that it can give to the plant. Drought years, or wet years, it's basically that much more water that is not going to the rivers to flood the city. Okay, so pretty much it. See y'all in my next video.